my live feeds already come up. I'm here. I'm here. Can someone write something so I know I've got you? Can you see me? Is this working? Are we working? Oh, hey, I've got, can you see, can you not see anything? Can you guys not see anything? Or is it coming up now? Oh, is it working now? Panic me then. I wouldn't know what to do. I'm so rubbish with technology. I'd have been like pushing buttons all the time. You all alright? Hi everyone, hi. Hey, hey, hey. How are you all? Alright? Are we good? Are we good? Yay, hi Mari, you alright? How is everyone? Everyone doing good? My hair's a bit messy today. My hair's always messy, to be fair. I always scruff it up. You can see, good. I don't know what happened at the start. Maybe it was just like a delay when it was coming up. Hi Sheena, good morning, good afternoon over in England. It's 3:30 over here. How are you all? Is everyone all right? You got one, yay! So can you do some on twin flames? Let's go. Yeah, of course I can. Of course I can. I did a live feed about questions and answers about the journey, because there's a lot of stuff that my guides have taught me along the way. Hiya, hi. So that's quite interesting if you haven't seen that. But obviously with collectives, it doesn't really matter what vibration you are, whether you're twin flames, whether you're soulmates, it's still your collective energy, so it doesn't necessarily matter. Hiya, you're right. Hey, hi, I need to coach you, Jenny. I got a message today saying you're the only person that's allowed to call me Jenny. Hi everyone. Okay, so we're going to do what does the universe want you to know, but I'm going to use, I've gone for some nicer decks today. This is a new deck I want to show you all, that I know those on my Instagram have seen it because I put some pictures up. We've got a channel donation and they requested like a fairy deck, so I've picked us a dead pretty one. I've got various different readings. I've got 15 minutes, half hours, and I've got single questions. So if you drop me an email, I can send you all the details over. Right, let me show you deck 2. I don't know which deck 2 I'm going to use yet. I'm going to use this one. Deck 1. Hi, is deck 1 and deck 2. Now I haven't started yet, darling. Deck 1, deck 2. So you've got new ones and you've got the old ones. Thank you. Can't believe how much the channel just keeps growing. Thanks. I went for like dark lipstick today. I don't normally wear dark lipstick, but I thought I fancied it. 1, deck 1, deck 2, deck 1. 1. Any more? Lots of hearts back to you. So as always, if I miss anything that comes up on the chats, please don't think I'm being rude or ignorant, but it comes up so quickly that I miss all of it. But I watch it over afterwards and I catch up with it all then, so don't ever think I'm being rude in that. So again, I'll just show you quickly number 1 and number 2 for people that just joined us. What does the universe want you to know? It's another request. Okay, let's go. So can I have the collective energies for deck number 1? People that are watching, please. What does the universe want them to know? My street has been dead noisy the last couple of days. It's been a bit of a ruckus going on all over the road. So if it starts kicking off outside, I do apologise. Okay. Right, think about your people, deck number 1. Can I get into the collective energies of the person that the people of deck 1 are thinking about? Can I get into their thoughts, feelings and energy, emotions and thought processes, please? I wish I had eyes that could like look at the screen. Hi Pennsylvania, look at the screen and look down at and India, at the same time. Hi Stacey, you alright darling? But it's really difficult. Can't multitask. It's a lie. Whoever said women can multitask definitely weren't including me. Okay. So can you tell me please, those that have picked deck number 1, alright. What is it that the universe wants them to know about their person? What do you want them to know about their person? Oh, these are nice happy cards. That's a lie. Are we all feeling a bit sad? A little bit down? I know the energies are a bit dodgy with the eclipse and things like that as well, but wow. These cards are intense. That's a hammer slap. Okay. Can you tell me the near future? What's going on? What do we need to know? It's very interesting cards that are coming up. Oh my god, I don't know what that word is. I've just heard a really strong word from Spirit and I don't know what it means. And I can't know if I can repeat it. It was something like amalgorithm or amalgam. It wasn't amalgamated. It was something like I don't know. Really clearly. Don't know what it was. Okay, so deck 1. We are feeling quite sad. And feeling like everything's on top of us, feeling heavily burdened by everything at the moment. I don't think it was. What does algorithms mean? I never know what they tell me, I just hear it. So you're all feeling really heavily burdened at the moment. Things are getting on top of you. You're all kind of battling your emotions. The collective energy of you is battling their emotions at the moment. It's almost like you're trying to take 2 steps forward and then every step forward you're taking at the moment, more so in the last week, you've been taking 1 step backwards and you've been struggling to work out what your energy is doing and what's actually going on, and you've been trying to break negative momentum by doing stuff you enjoy, but then as soon as the stuff you enjoy is over, you're going back and then you're feeling heavily burdened again, feeling like everything is on top of you. It's almost like you're pulling teeth, right? The fairy is pulling the dragon's teeth. So it's like you're stuck in a situation, you're feeling as if you've been lied to, feeling as if you've been deceived. Most of you aren't in communication with this blue flower and like the fairy's water coming from it. So been in the last week where your current energies are, but you have been struggling with it. You'll see you're still holding unconditional love with the pink rose, but the communication is what has been bothering you. And you're also trying to put pieces of a jigsaw together when you don't actually know the full picture. So you're seeing one part of it and then trying to fit that in, which is why some of you are feeling deceived by the situation. Some of you with the death, I told you these are nice happy cards, didn't I? Death card. Trying to let the situation go, taking 2 steps forward again, 1 step backwards. You get into the end of your tether thinking, right, this is it now, I can't do this much longer. Again, your thorns are out. You're struggling with the situation. It's all been really difficult. Some of you, your confidence has been deflated. Some of you, your faith has been wobbling as well. It's been a really heavy week or 2 for you. I'm also hearing that there's kind of been a lot of illusions that have been placed around you. Now, it feels to me that these are illusions within your head. Like you've been going off in, like your little head, bless you, has been going wobble, 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 wobble. And there's the amalgamated into a big pile of mush. And that's where you currently are at the moment. It's like you're losing faith with it all. What the universe is saying is that at the moment, you've still got the 5 of Swords, but they're talking about getting into your Queen of Pentacles energy, getting further into your stability, and by doing that, by focusing on you and yourself. Some of you need to be lighting candles and saying some prayers, I'm seeing as well. That's not all of you, but some of you. That is what's been going on. It's all been a big struggle. It's like you're happy, like your castle behind is all in the distance now, and you're just trying to focus on what's in front of you, and you're really struggling with the situation, and that's where it is. It's still this gestation period. It is still the harvest period. So it might feel, the universe is saying, when I'm saying what does the universe want you to know, that you might feel like nothing is happening, but there's stuff that is going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of, and this is why there's fruit on the Queen of Pentacles. Stuff is growing, but you're not aware of it at the moment. And just because you're not seeing the physical evidence of it, that is making you waver with these wobbly cards over here, making you feel like everything's really on top of you. Your heart-centered emotions are like up and down, wavering. But the universe says, according to these cards and according to my guides, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. Pay attention to 444s. If you're seeing them, that means there is stuff going on behind the scene. I'm being told to tell you. Look out for your 444s. Try not to put the pieces together of a jigsaw when you don't know the full facts as well. You know, that's kind of what's happening. There is going to be movement. What's happening at the moment, you actually haven't got the Knight of Pentacles for once. Normally it shows up quite slow and steadily, but these are just focusing more so on you and what's happening with you. They're saying to just kind of take a leap of faith at the moment. Me, I'm a Gemini. I'm on the cusp though. I am summer solstice baby through and through. I was born at 6:25 in the morning. Gemini. So they're saying to just take a leap of faith for the situation. They know that you're struggling, they know that it's hard, but like I said, there's more things that are going on behind the scenes. They've also just shown me a metaphor of a caterpillar eating a leaf. Like there's a clairvoyant image, and they're saying like the hungry caterpillar, you had to eat and eat and eat, and then you burst out of your shell and you become the massive butterfly. And again, it goes back to that gestation period. It goes back to that period of healing and looking after yourself and waiting for things to be moving forward. And just because you can't see it doesn't mean the caterpillar's not eating and things are transforming. You're just not aware of it. Ask for some signs. Ask for signs that aren't normal standard signs, like a penny or a feather, because anyone can get them. Like I asked for a sign once that my manifestations are working, and I had a lorry drive past that said manifestations. So I was like, okay, I'll take that. Ask for something that's a little bit out of the norm. Get them to show you that it's working. So you've got 7 of Pentacles. So once you start taking a leap of faith, your work is going to start paying off. You will start seeing the picture, the bigger picture. Things will start being moved into centering. Hi, Sweden. You'll be centering your energy more. You'll be aligning more. Don't try and fight how you're feeling. It's okay to have shit days. You're allowed to have crap days and shit days. It doesn't matter. So just be aware of that. Be an allowance of your thoughts. Don't try and fight it. If you feel like you can do stuff that you enjoy, that will break the negative vibration of it. And then you can get back to trying to be on a high vibration. But it's okay to have crap days. It is. You know. Knight of Swords. I'm going to get some on your bloke and... Oh, sorry, lads. I'm really sorry. On the person in a minute. But the only card you've got about your person here is the Knight of Swords, and it's saying like if you go with the leap of faith and go with the flow of it, Knight of Swords will step in and there will be quick action and quick movement. I want more. I'm nosy. Can you tell me a little bit more about their people while they're feeling like that? What's the collective's people doing? You are mirroring. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You are mirroring. So you've got the 10 of Wands. Well, they've got the 10 of Wands again. So this was the one that you had about pulling teeth, not trying to see the situation. They're quite, as a majority for your collective, they're quite self-centered. And they don't really tend to see things from other people's perspectives. And so they feel like they are pulling teeth at the same time. A lot of them, the Tower moment is happening. They've got Tower. So things are not as they seem, and this is what they're saying about just because you can't see things doesn't mean that it isn't going on. The Tower is there is things happening, things are having to fall apart to be rewritten, and just because you can't see it does not mean that they are having the greatest time in the world, so just be aware of that. Again, most of you, period of no contact, some of you will be in little contact. If you're in a relationship with this person, that hasn't necessarily come out on the cards because of Temperance, but it still follows the same energy, that things are happening behind the scenes that you aren't aware about. Thanks, it's gone dead purple now. I absolutely love it. They are thinking about ways back to you with the 2 of Wands, choices with the 7 of Cups, and here they are feeling stuck. by the Eight of Swords. So they are thinking things through. The Tower has got to properly fall down for them to rebuild it and make moves back towards you. It will happen. And again, just because you can't see things behind the scene does not mean that it isn't happening. And that's why I'm saying pay attention to signs. Again, they've got unconditional love with the pink roses and the blue flower for, thank you, the blue flower for communication, but there is a thorn in the communication at the moment. Once this Tower happens though, and again it kind of goes back to them being a little bit self-orientated, once that Tower happens, that's when they're going to be coming and seeking out for you. Hi new subscribers! And then there is movement again with the Star and Ace of Wands, so it is there for you. It's just you're in a bit of a shit place at the moment. And they are mirroring that, so it's possible that it's a twin flame relationship. And if it isn't twin flames, you'll be higher vibrational soulmates. Definitely. But you haven't got Tower moments happening, and they have got Tower moments happening. Thank you. You know, their life has got to fall apart for it to be rewritten. And if you are still trying to text them and call them, don't let them miss you. Give them some space. They need time to miss you. They need time for this Tower to happen. Because I know you're all at different stages, but as your collective mutual energy, that's where it is. I'm going to, I don't know, some of you aren't on my Instagram, but those that are on my Instagram, I've been a bit slack the last few days. I've been doing daily fortune cards because it kind of goes back to my gypsy heritage. So I think I'm going to, it feels right, pull you 3 for some advice. Can I have some advice for the collective that picked at number 1, please? I need you to jump really clearly. Thanks. That's all right. That's an okay one. Okay. Woo! So what these are saying to you, I don't know if this is going to show up like a mirror, because sometimes it does and sometimes it don't. They don't. That was me Manchester accent. Not bow. Ali's losing it. You are highly thought of. So this person is thinking about you. Remember that. So when you are feeling low and down, this person is still thinking about you. They say you've got tankard, celebration, fun and enjoyment, and tiger, doing something risky, take a chance. Go with the flow of the situation. Let it all unfold. Know that they love you. Know that they're thinking of you. Know it's a difficult time for both of you. Hi, Amika. Know that it is going to progress when the time is right. And again, message from the universe is just because you aren't seeing it doesn't mean it isn't happening. Remember how they feel about you when you're struggling. Pay attention. I know at the moment some of you aren't in contact, but when they do come back, pay attention to their actions and not their words. And that's deck number 1. Ooh. Oh, this has just flopped out. September. Deck number 1. September. That says it all. Good. I just need some tea. Like my voice goes because I'm like, you like the new tarot deck, they're lovely, aren't they? Right. Let's have a look at deck number 2. Yeah, September, it did. It literally, I've got a big stack of, there's 200 of them, so I split them into 2. And I put those ones down that I gave you, and that just slid off the top. So that is the message for you. Okay, can I go into deck number 2 now, please? It's like a game show, isn't it? Deck number 2. Can I have the collective energies for those that have picked deck number 2, please? Can we have the strongest mutual energy between them all? And then can I, right, think of your people. Can I get into their collectives, persons, people's mutual energy? Can I get into their thoughts, feelings, energy, emotions and thought processes, please? And can you pull out the strongest mutual energy between them all? What does the universe want them to do? I'm sorry again for all the comments that I'm missing. Like I say, I've looked down, I look up, I've missed about 30 comments. But I will watch it afterwards. I'll wait until the chat has loaded back up. So then once it's loaded up, I think the video goes on straight away, but it takes my chat ages to load. And then I sit there with a cup of tea and a biscuit and I watch it all through. Okay, ready? Deck number 2. Can I have the collective energy for what the universe wants those that have picked deck number 2 to know? Can I have some jumpers, please? You're on to a good start with the 2 of Cups. It's good. Hand slip. I want one more. Let's do one more. Thanks. Okay. You are not quite as sad as deck 1. You seem to be on a far higher frequency. Like some of you are firing on all cylinders, especially those of you that are doing psychic work or do tarot, etc. Please pay attention to your intuition. I'm being told to tell you, because some of you are getting messages for yourself and you're reading your own tarot and you're ignoring it and you're getting told off by spirit. So please maybe get a pen and paper, do some automatic writing. It's like when you get I have a book of my messages and I just get a pen and paper and I just write and I don't think about what I'm writing and I pull cards and I look at it and that sometimes is a good way to read for yourself, because it's always hard to read for yourself. But those of you that are doing your own cards and stuff, you're not listening to it, you're not listening to your intuition because you're freaking out, you're having a panic. So what's happening with you? You and your person's cards have come out as a mutual energy, and not like deck 1 where it was very segregated. So at the moment you're both looking back to memories of the past, things that have been happening. There's a lot more, there seems to be quite a lot more peace in this situation. You're finally starting to put it to bed, let it go, and starting to think, well, whatever will be is going to be now. It feels like you are at a peace, more of a peaceful place. You're not so, it's not in your head, like it's in your head, but it's not there like all the time, like every waking thought. And the negative memories have started turning to positive ones with your person. And normally when you start to feel, I experience this myself, and people ask me this and they say, what is it when you suddenly feel like you're not attached to them anymore and you don't feel like they care and you can't feel them? What's that about, Ali? And I say that's because they're going to get back in touch with you. That's because you're mirroring. So your memories are starting to turn into positive ones. You've got the 2 of Cups. You and them have got the 2 of Cups. So there is love between the 2 of you. The love is coming to the forefront with the 6 of Cups. Your memories and things like that are turning now. Things are moving forward, that direction, things are pushing forward with the 2 of Cups, and there is love between the 2 of you. You got the 8 of Pentacles, about things working out, heart-centered emotions moving forward. All your hard work is starting to pay off. You are still worried that this red spider is going to bite you. It's a bit like one of them ones in Australia, Australian fans, the red things. You know, it's a red spider, feeling like you're going to get bitten at some point, but there is heart-centered emotions between the 2 of you. With the 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups, the memories are moving, things are moving forward. 7 of Pentacles, all your hard work is paying off. You are moving towards the end of your harvest period. Your fruits of your labour are there now. Things are finally moving forward for you. You are feeling strong. There are still scars from the past going on. And you have been struggling a little bit, but it's nowhere near as bad as you used to. You're now collecting your fruit, having your harvest, feeling better within yourself. The small things in life are making you feel better. They are watching you. There's a little dragon up there watching down. They are watching your social media, watching what's going on. Even if they've got you blocked, there will be a way and a means to find out what you're up to, what's actually going on. That is happening. So you're still feeling a little bit scarred, but the memories are definitely turning. Your energies are interlinking more. The yin and yang energies are balancing further, more down the line. There is fear on both parts of the Nine of Swords. Things are Australian red blood. I don't know. It was just a black spider with a red. Ooh, I don't know if you can see it. It is red. It's like black with a little red dot on its tail. I'm sure it's not a made up one. It might be. So feeling the fears are still there. Feeling like it's a bit of a hurricane, tornado thing going on. You're waiting for the tower to happen now. You're waiting to hear that this person's tower is going to happen. Like, you're waiting for the storm, and that's where you are at the moment. Try to replace the fear, like try to replace waiting if you can, because I don't believe you should wait for anything, but just keep focusing on you, and that will shift the energy, moving it forward. Yeah, I'm glad we don't have poisonous spiders in England. I had a harvest one in my bath the other day, and I was like, ooh. This person loves you, again, with the King of Cups. They are thinking of you. They are thinking of ways back to you. And there's blue on this for the communication. You've got two turtles thinking of moving the situation forward. It is slow progress, but you haven't got a Knight of Pentacles for once. Neither of you have. So it's moving. Hiya, Letitia. It's moving forward. Slow swimming, but they're getting there. And the emotions are around them. And they are thinking about communicating. They're going with the flow of the end. What they're doing is going with the flow of the energy at the moment with the Fool card. They're taking a step back from the situation, seeing what happens, going with the merging energies, and the Four of Cups are not feeling too happy about what's actually happening and what's gone on. Some of them are beating their own drum, like feeling sorry for themselves, feeling sad about it. You're reflecting, you're mirroring with the water, your energy's mirroring each other again. So if you dip into, if you dip into the Four of Cups energy, that is a mirroring thing that is going on. So you'll be focusing on yourself when you'll be having a wobble. Make sure you return it to sender because you are picking up on them. But they're going with the flow of the situation, and you've got your Nine of Cups, which is your Make-A-Wish card, dreams coming true, peace, things going on, things moving forward. Let me just see if there's any more on this, and then I'll get your fortune cards. Can I have the fortune cards? No. Can I have some more cards for deck number 2, please? Anything else you want to tell them? So yeah, the universe is saying, hold fire, it's coming. Anything else? Yeah, Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, not quite making a decision just yet, but making movement towards you with love movement. It's all there, it's all there. So deck number 2 is shifting. Let me do your fortune cards. It's me dog. Can I have the fortune cards, please, for those that have picked deck number 2? What do you want them to know? What can help move the situation forward for them? I like that one. Crown, honour and respect will come to you. Give it time. It's coming. It's coming. Twin Flames, horrific journey. It's horrific. I was saying that to someone earlier. I said, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Keep your life in balance. Keep the scales exactly. Try and keep the justice balanced, the scales balanced with it all. It is moving forward, and they will come towards you. Let me get you one more. Can I have one more for deck number 2? Misunderstanding. So it's possible that they're going to come back and either pretend that there hasn't been a problem or that nothing's actually gone on. The walls will be up, so just be aware of that. But keep yourself in balance. They're coming towards you. It's coming. And that is deck number 2. Here we go. You're welcome. Symphony of Dog with Scary Billy. My neighbour's dog is Scary Billy. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, any questions, guys? Anything like that? If you haven't found us on Instagram, come and find me. It's just Mystic Love Tarot. And there is, if you want to have your requests about your videos, there's a red envelope with a white little heart. So just write it in there, because I've got it all in one place, because I've got memory of a fish. Okay? Yeah, Poppy. There she is. Alright, guys, lovely to see you, and I'll speak to you soon. Lots of love. Thank you. Bye. Bye.